It's a version of Kanye West Flashing Lights. It's on YouTube. It's like the extended alternate version of some shit. Nigga, that shit got me in the chokehold right now. I can't hold you. That shit, I've been playing that shit every morning. That's my alarm clock now. Like, I downloaded that shit is my alarm clock now. The fucking drop on the beat is so the fucking profoundness of that shit, nigga. Just go listen to it. I'm gonna put it in the description below. I don't even know whose page it is. I don't even fucking care. Go listen to that shit, nigga. I'm gonna have to find a way to do something with that shit. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. Yeah. YouTube, what's good? Back with another video. Hey, it's raining out here, but it's just a beautiful way to set the mood of the video, which is stop trying to skip the fucking process. Stop trying to skip the process. And I really want this to sink in and sit with y'all like heavy. Like, everybody, today is just so, everything is microwave, everything is pop, everything is I need it now, everything is I need it right now, I want it when I want it. And that's why everything's so watered down. That's why nothing is of value. Music, bitches, fucking anything, really. Everything is watered down because everything is I need it now. Everything is so fast. Everything is just given to you. No delayed gratification, no nothing. And it makes people think that everything can happen overnight. And that's not the fucking case. That's not even the majority. That is far few in between. That is not the standard. That is not the average. That is not what happens every day. Some people do make it overnight. Some people do blow up overnight. That's not the majority. That's not realistic. And if you want to bank on that, that's cool. But that's not the best outcome that you gonna get. The best outcome that you gonna get is putting in the fucking work and keep doing it. Keep doing it. That sounds still boring. Well, you know, so the fuck what? You know what else is boring? Not getting any bitches, not getting any money, not being able to do nothing because you broke and you ugly and your dick little. Pause. That's boring. Beating your dick because somebody over there fucking your bitch. Fucking your bitch while you beating your dick. Taking her shopping while you sitting there scratching together the $7.89 so you can get some lunch. Can't buy no new clothes. Can't buy your bitch no new clothes. Can't do nothing. That's boring. Depending if you're going to decide whether you're going to pay the light bill or the fucking phone bill. That's boring. Those are boring problems to have. That's a boring life. That's a sad life and it's a boring life. But if you in that, understand you are where your feet are. Right? And it's a process until you get there. But being complacent and being comfortable being stuck there is not okay. That's not what we're doing. You understand me? So people trying to skip the process, thinking they doing these get rich quick schemes and all this other dumb shit. That's how niggas end up getting scammed out of money, getting locked up for jail for fraud and doing all this other crazy shit instead of doing it the right way, doing it the legal way. It's a fucking process, right? You want to make some good legal money, you got to find a trade or a skill or something of value that the marketplace fucking wants. Or you got to, if you're going to do the school route, you got to get a job, a career, or a pathway that is going to be profitable in the future, that has an upward trajectory. So anything in IT, science, engineering is always going to be law, doctor, whatever the fuck it is. It's got to be something that has marketability, right? When we going to school for art and literature, what the fuck are you going to school for art and literature for? What are you going to do with that? Unless you decide to be a fucking choir director or one of the great, even the greatest composers didn't even have fucking art degrees. Waste of time. That's not marketable in the work field. It's not. There's no value of that in in the modern work environment, in the climate of today. That's not. But you gotta go through the process of going to school, getting the grades, getting the credits, going through, getting everything, the documentation you need, filling out your resume. That's a process. It's gonna take, you gotta get the work experience too with the credentials. So you're gonna need anywhere from 3 to 5 or 5 to 7 years worth of work experience to become a senior or something, where you're gonna start getting the big paydays as far as like 120, 100 plus, shit like that. It's a process, but you don't want to wait. You want to get to 30K. You want to get to 30K tonight because you want to scam somebody, swiping cards and all this other fucking crazy shit y'all out here doing, stealing car tires and batteries and shit, and chopping cars. Nigga, what was it? That cars they were stealing? Kias. Y'all niggas out here stealing Kias. What the fuck you gonna do with a Kia? What the fuck do you gonna do with a Kia? What are they doing with them? Y'all chopping them? Y'all chopping up, breaking into Kias and chopping them. Like, that's fucking crazy to me. Doing dumb shit for some money. Instead of just doing it, the same energy you took to do the dumb shit, you could have figured out a way for you to do something with cars if you had a skill or trade and that dealt with cars. Or you could have started your own business or some shit, a side hustle, anything. But it's a process. You don't want to wait that fucking long. I get it. But jumping the process is never honorable. It never turns out good. Is basically what I'm getting at. It's never, they say cheaters never win. Yeah, you never win in your spirit. In your spirit, because you know that you did something flawed. If you win a fight, if you in the middle of a fight and you win that fight because the ref saved you or some shit, you getting your ass whooped and everybody can see it, but the ref saves you and he didn't knock you out, so they gave it to you by decision, and you fucking know you lost. Somewhere in your spirit, it's gonna feel, it's gonna hurt because you know that you didn't deserve it. That's the same thing. And even if you one of them niggas that don't feel that shit in their spirit, the universe will take care of that. Your karma gonna catch up with you. Your karma gonna catch up with you. You do something wrong in this world, that shit gonna come back to you. It always does. Maybe not in the same way you think it is, but it'll come back to you. Same anytime you jump the process. You jump the process of getting in the gym and you want to do it faster. You want to get on all these drugs, these steroids and shit like that. Hey, look, I don't teach they own. I'm just telling you this is what comes with it. So when you get on shit like that, you know what comes with it, right? The possibility of complications with your health, acne, death, shit like that. All of that shit comes with it, but you gotta accept it. It's a trade-off for everything you do. It's a trade-off, right? For these bitches that's out here getting their body done and shit like that, it's a trade-off for that attention. You get them titties done, couple bitches have died from getting their titties done. Couple bitches have died from getting their titties done. Bitches getting these ass shots and then they ass falling apart, they body falling apart, rejecting the fucking shit they putting in them for the attention. That's the trade-off. You risking your life. You're risking your body for some random motherfucker to be injecting some random ass shit into you for attention, to try to get into these rooms with these people. That's the trade-off. Skipping the process of you taking your fat ass to the gym, eating a clean diet and working with a trainer or somebody to get you right. And I'm not even talking about, like, this is for the bitches that getting BBLs and all this other, this shit put in them. I'm not talking about bitches that get tummy tucks and stuff like that, for the mommy makeovers. I'm not talking about that shit, right? But it's a risk in everything. Especially if anytime you're going under a knife, it's a risk involved of skipping the process. That shit can be fatal. Skipping the process can put you in a bad position. That's why when they give boxers fights, you gotta go through the ranks. You gotta go through the ranks until you proven enough. Cause you jump from your first couple amateur fights and you become pro, you take on one pro, and then you think you're just gonna jump to the top and fight Tank. You're gonna fight Terrence Crawford. You fucking think you're gonna fight? You will go to the top and fight Floyd. You ain't gonna kill you. You go from your first 2 fights and fight Mike Tyson, he gonna kill you. He gonna fry your shit. Cause you tried to skip the process. That's why you see these niggas out here clout chasing, getting into these fights and shit, like getting their fucking bell rung. Nigga, this shit is not no fucking game. You don't play with shit like that. You gotta go through the process for anything. Sports, you wanna do it, you gotta go through your years of from Pop Warner to high school to college to the NFL. You can't just skip the process. You gotta go through it. You gotta put in the work. Everything in this fucking world involves you putting in the work. You don't just go from one fucking subscriber to fucking, how many we here? 2,700, 20, I don't know, I ain't looked at it in a minute. 2,200 people. You don't do that shit overnight. It's a process. It's a long, tedious process. Motherfuckers gotta watch you enough. They gotta believe in you. They gotta trust you. They gotta trust you go post some shit. They gotta trust the shit that you talking about works. You gotta have a proof of concept. The only way you get a proof of concept is how? Putting in the work. Doing something. It's a process. Everybody's not trying to go through the process. That's why motherfuckers really be on YouTube like that now. Motherfuckers are trying to find a way to get bitches tonight, son. Niggas is trying to find out how to get bitches yesterday. Because it's so, they don't understand it. Let me tell you something. Bitches is a complicated formula that still no man to this day has cracked the code fully. All right? But niggas get close. Some niggas get close enough to where they can get a lot of shit out of the treasure box. But nobody's cracked the code completely. But it's a process to even get to that point. But you gotta put in the work, man. There's really no way around it, and I don't even know how else to say it to you. Everything that you want that's worth it's worth anything. You gotta allow yourself to be fully committed to achieving it. I don't care what it is, bro. You gotta be fully committed to achieving it and doing it the right way. Doing it the right way will assure that you sleep well at night because your spirit is gonna be clear. And don't sell your soul just to obtain something. Do not sell your soul to obtain something. Something that you want is worth you doing it the fucking right way. Don't sell your soul, don't crash out, don't do something that don't sit right in your spirit just because you want something that bad, whether it be a material, whether it be a person, whether it be money. Like, who the fuck, it's not worth you selling your soul. It's not worth you giving up being dishonorable about. And the more stuff you do, and you do it the right way, and you do it honorably, and you do it where it makes people believe in you, especially if people watch you grind and get to something. It makes people believe in you. It makes people want to follow you. It makes people trust you. But when you get a bad reputation, and he'll do anything for $1. He'll do anything to get ahead. You don't want that stigma on you. That's like having the R word attached to you. It's that damaging to your character, and you don't want that. You want clear skin? It's a process. Drink your fucking water. And I'm gonna just leave with that. All right? Everything worth having is worth doing it the right way. If you in the middle of something right now, you going through hard times, it's raining on you, it's a process. Just know that rain serves a purpose. That rain serves a purpose. To get the soil ready for you when spring come around, because it's time for you to bloom. And once you bloom and the summer come around, you in full blossom. All right? But just know, hard times don't last, man. So if you're going through the process right now, keep your head down and keep moving forward. All right. But that's all I got for y'all, man. Until next time, yo, it's Wolfgang Peak. It's Wolfgang Lifestyle. And I'm out.